Oh, just a little fish. Hey, what is happening, people? Hey guys, we are back at the lake today. Just caught our first fish here. This is just a dink. Hey, everybody can't catch a fish that small. Notice behind me the water is fairly dingy, and I've been looking around to see if I could find some fish. I found some fish suspended in the creek channel, and about 20, look like they're suspended about 12 to 18 feet up off the bottom. Most of the time, that means that those fish will bite if they up off the bottom. Hey guys, stay with us, and I hope you enjoy the video.
That's a nice one. Yes, sir.
Boom! That's a nice one right there, y'all. Woo, doggy boy. Wildlife adventures, that's how we roll. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just, I've marked these fish and I'm just pitching this bait out to them. Trying to pitch past them. That's what I'm attempting to pitch past them and bring the bait up by them. And I may change a little later. I'm not sure. I may change the vertical jigging. Not quite sure yet. We're gonna give this the opportunity to be successful. And it's just a little quicker. The shorter rod is a little quicker than say my 10-foot rod. I can kind of just find specific fish, move in on them, boom, drop, and just keep moving. So I've ran this color. So let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm just testing colors. I ran this color over that several fish's head, and they didn't really react to the color. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just trying to find a color that they will react to. Oh, good crappie right here, y'all. A little drag. Oh, another old pig. Wow. Good gracious. All right, that's a good fish. That's 3/4 pound fish. Boom. Changed my method just a little bit. I'm casting to these fish. The wind comes and goes. When the wind subsides down, I can cast and be a little more accurate. But I think that is the live bait in that hot tail. Boom. You see all that metal flake right there? It's a natural color. And I got it topped with an 1/8 ounce jig. And I spotted this fish out in the water column up about 8 feet deep. I stayed back about 25 feet, cast it to him. Second time I got him to react. Now I've tried some of these swim baits. I've tried different colors. The fish reacted good to that natural color. I can see this lure in the water about 8 or 10 inches or so. So I think I'll be okay with this natural color, live bait color. So that hot tail bait tail right there, I don't know if you can see it, but you can watch some of Dennis's videos. He shows you some close-ups how he makes these, but there's a lot of action. When I cast this thing out and it gets close to the crappie, I slow it down, but that tail, even though it's just barely moving, that tail is still just flipping like this, just like a minnow would. It'd be quivering coming through the water. So hey, that reacted good. Hey, let's go catch another one. Well, got him. Oh yeah, another pretty crappie. We can flip him. 6-pound test line, I could flip him. I do have 4-pound test line on some of my other rods, but I did put 6 on these Fenwicks. You know, hey, nothing wrong with that crappie. That crappie is probably 11¼ inches long. Boom. Putting it on them. I might have to put another bait on that. Nothing for the pot, y'all. So when you're trying to do this, this is an 1/8, and it sinks pretty quickly. You try to count it down. So if you see the fish is in 12 feet of water, this falls of about 2 foot per second. So you kind of, in your mind, you count 5 or 6 seconds. Letting the lure get down. And you know, these fish are not in a chase mode. But actually I saw that fish, didn't know where the lure was, and I was coming by him and I saw him turn and go down. So I just lifted the tip of the rod and it brought it right up off the bottom, and boom, he bit it. So the bite is actually getting better. It's better this afternoon. The later it gets, the better the bite is. And we got a huge low pressure coming in tomorrow, gonna dump a lot of rain and wind on us, drop the temperature. So I came today, I chose this day just for that reason. Lots of times before you get a low pressure coming in, fish will feed a lot, so that's why I chose to come today. I don't know if that was right or wrong, but that's just what I did. Got that in the take. Pretty crappy, y'all. Yes, sir. Got him to take. Boom. Yeah, nice. Old live well's getting full, y'all. Alright. Well, not the biggest in the world, but I went back to a vertical jigging these fish. That's that limeade color, LC shad, boom. He is a keeper, about a 10-inch fish, boom. And you know, hey, it's a little tough. I just been moving around and pitching out to these fish. I did switch to my vertical rod, Sam Super Sensitive 10-foot, 6-pound test line, Shimano reel, and LC shad baits. And that limeade's been pretty good. The limeade has been pretty good in this dingy water. Got a black chartreuse on the top. I hadn't tried it yet, so I wanted to make sure I tried it. So you know, fortunately right now the wind is being very cooperative, and so that just kind of allows me to, I really don't like to run my trolling motor a lot because you spook these fish. So I'm just trying to ease up on them real easy and get a bait down to them to see if I can get them to react and strike. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Boom, just like that, and I swam that lure right over top of his head. And he's not a keeper, but it's kind of the principle of the thing. And so, you know, I can just glide along, little small crappie, just glide along in the water column and, you know, spot a fish, get it out to him, just kind of swim the lure right back by him, see if you can get a reaction bite. Alright, one. Decent one. I think he'll probably be a keeper. Let's see. Him up here. Boom. Yeah, I think he'll make a keeper. He's pushing 10 inches at least. Boom. Look at that old belly, just fat. Gracious. Alright, now he hit that black chartreuse right there in the LC shed. You know, he went right past that limeade and hit that black chartreuse. Oh, nice, pretty fat crappie. You know, I don't necessarily have to drop directly down on these crappie. It's, you know, I can pitch out 20, 25 feet. This is a better fish right here, y'all. I guess it's a crappie. Oh yeah, I need a net. Nah, I won't net it. Good gracious, what a pig! Wow! Good gracious, that's a nice fish right there, y'all. That's what we after right there, baby. Boom! Good gracious. Well, what I was saying is, you don't necessarily, when you think about vertical jigging, I don't necessarily drop straight down to the fish. A lot of times I'll pitch out. A lot of times it gives me a little more time if I pitch out. And I did not net him because I saw he was hung down deep in his mouth. That is a good fish. And I'm gonna weigh him just so. I'm gonna say he weighs about a pound. All right, so I put new jigs on. This is kind of funny. I forgot about I had another color. So the limeade is now on top. Boom. And you see it's got a little more greener. Now Dennis will comment and tell us really what the difference is. And this color is called the Clifton. That's called the Clifton. See, it's got a little bit more of a shad belly with a green back. And you see the difference. That is the limeade, got more yellow. That is a pretty color. And forgot I had it in the box. I was digging around in there and looking for a new bait. I just tore it up on that fish. And so I want to be sure we get our hook back straight. You catch a big fish, always check your line, check your knots, check your lures. Boom, let's turn around and do it again. Good gracious. All right. I had to talk him into biting. Just say, Sam, how in the world you talk him into biting? Well, I done threw at him 3 times. Not the biggest crap in the world. I thought he was bigger. He is a keeper though. And I had to get it right over top of his head, and I just twitched it. twitched it, got him to react, and then I just started lifting that lure up away from him, and he just come up and mouthed it really softly. Boom. All right, just caught another pig. Boom. I think the video was running. I actually turned it off, but that is a good crappie. Can't weigh him. My scales batteries is dead in it. Oh well. Caught him on that hair jig, just that brown hair jig. But that is a good fish. That's what we are at Kerr Lake for. Boom, right there. Ooh. 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 Look what that boy done pulled up. Good gracious, look at that. Another, sweet. Another pig, baby, another pig. What in the world? Good gracious. Look, don't tell nobody. Just found a brush pile. Good gracious. That's a nice crappie right there, y'all. Boom. Hit that little gray hair jig. Boom, nothing for the pot. Hey guys, we're getting ready to end this video. Been a productive afternoon. We vertical jigged. Two of the better colors vertical jigging was the limeade and that Clifton color that Dennis makes in the LC shad. And we used the hot tail today casting to fish. That is the Virginia shad color. You see it's got a lot of like gold and a little silver flake. It looks gray looking, and you can see, hey, I'll show you. I used that yellow eye in an 1/8 ounce jig. These fish were kind of deep earlier today, and so I just left that 1/8 ounce on. Could have probably got by with a 1/16. These fish have come up in the water column right now. And anyway, I hope you've seen something in the video that you enjoyed. Hope you've seen something in the video that you actually learned. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and please comment. We enjoy seeing all your comments. Remember, in just a few short weeks, around the first weekend in April, big announcement from Wildlife Adventures. And so stay tuned for that. Keep watching the videos. And remember, click the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wildlife, and I'll see you on the water.